This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the Cal Golden Bears against the BYU Cougars. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for the semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us in the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
I caught up with the BYU head coach pregame. This team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Takes the ball and heads to the left. Look out, he's got space ahead. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, this defense better buckle up. That's 2 straight runs, 2 straight first downs. I'm telling you, this guy is explosive. They're going to have to really focus on stopping this run game because so far, 2 plays, 2 explosive.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Gives it to the back, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Boy, the defense gets away with that one. I don't know what was going on in coverage, but he's open there, and they just can't connect deep down the field. That was going to be a huge play and a dagger for this offense, but it's just a drop. Man, the defense got away with one.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, BYU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum. momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's a bunch formation. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He goes out of bounds inside the 45.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And the Golden Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The mark of a great running back is a guy that can make one miss. There's always going to be one player that is going to be your responsibility as a running back. And here, the corner is unblocked. They're in space. You got to make him miss. Be elusive. Corner does a nice job there getting him down to the ground.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
Here's the second down play. Hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Quick throw to his receiver. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. Trying for a fourth down completion. Fires it on the move. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
A deep shot to the right. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. And he finally steps out at the 10. Offense set up in great position.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
First and goal, handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. BYU is on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. They'll bring him down, but the game moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Chris, as an offense, this is a tough position to be in on the field. You don't have a lot of space because of the back of the end zone. I like crossing routes in this situation. Get your tight ends, your backs, your slot receivers moving across the field on this third down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Cal's offense takes the field now. Send the back in motion. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds an open target on the left side. Oh, he's got open space. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
2nd down play coming up. Wants to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Oh, and a big play by this elite corner. Joel, he told us they better not try me today. I'm going to make him pay. Here goes.
And, Chris, it's that confidence that just sets him apart. He knows that if the ball is in the air, he can go get it. He turns into a wide receiver. I can't believe they're throwing it his direction. As a quarterback, you've got to be aware of where he is. You've got to avoid him at all costs.
So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. The Cougars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot. Touchdown, BYU. A deep shot for the score. A huge Huge connection for a touchdown. Shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. The Golden Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. He makes the grab. Cannot escape. They tackle him right at the line of scrimmage. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's strong. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cougars will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So California's offense back out on the field now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cal, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
I always hold my breath when these returners start to try to fight for extra yardage, and here the ball hits the ground. But he is so fortunate that this bounces right back to them, and their offense can come on the field. That was almost a massive turnover in this game.
Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the 1st half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Backed up on 3rd down. Let's see what the call is here. They'd love to get some room for the punter. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Caught over the middle. It's Phillips. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Season opening. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
He's got a crease. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a 3-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Close to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. And the tight end continues to make an impact. They've got the lead. They're down here in scoring position. He's already found the end zone, Joe. Do you lean on this guy that you trust?
Well, I would certainly trust him if he's in single coverage. And so if you come out and it's man-to-man, I would target that tight end in a heartbeat. Now, if they double cover him, go elsewhere. Maybe run the football or even go to the opposite side. But if he's single covered, he gets the ball. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays, the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, this defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on 3rd down, in particular leading to 4th and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. Wideout's now clustered. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They take a shot on the first play of the drive, but don't connect.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the Golden Bears come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking to throw it deep. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on fourth down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down. Chris, quarterback play is all about rhythm, and here I just feel like his footwork is too quick and he's rushing it. When you rush it, you tend to overthrow it. You tend to throw it past these wide receivers, and you're trying to throw it down the field. He's got to calm down in the pocket and really get that rhythm back.
A deep shot right down the middle. The pass ball is incomplete. Took a deep shot on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. As BYU in the lead. You played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Back to throw again. Here's the target, and it's complete. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's fourth down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs. Defense gets the stop on fourth down.
Boy, that's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there. The timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Handoff to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
He goes out of bounds, but they move it near the 40. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. The receiver grabs it. Powering through. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here. Oh, look out, he's got open space. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.